Okay, we're going to cook a little couscous surprise with the Batch Stove's 12-ounce cook kit. So let's get her started. My stove, the pot stand, get the fuel ready, get the windscreen ready, get the pot. Okay, I'm going to start off with this little bag of beef gravel. Get a handful of, I like to call it beef gravel. It's super lean ground beef mixed with a good smattering of breadcrumbs. That's the secret. It makes it rehydrate well and it bulks it up good. You got to cook it in small batches with real meticulous care and dehydrate it real spread out till it's super crunchy. And it rehydrates real well with the breadcrumbs in there. So I'll put the gravel in there, in the Batch Stove's 12-ounce. The water. And the vegetables of the day, they look like zucchinis. Dehydrated zucchini that I made. It's real simple. Dehydrates real well. Sprinkle a little bit of Creole seasoning on it. I mean a little, just before dehydrating, and it adds a lot of good flavor. You can eat them dry. They rehydrate well too. We'll put them in there. And next, in this bag, we got mushrooms. Handful of mushrooms. Same thing except no seasoning on them. Just sliced, dehydrated, real easy. Okay, now get a little water. I pour just enough water in to just cover everything by like about 3/8 to half an inch, something like that. Push those mushrooms down in there. Put the lid on the old pot. Put some fuel in the container. Just a little lid stove with some felt in it. Okay. Windscreen. Put the pot on there. Sure everything's centered. Okay. Now, gonna bring that up to a boil. And then turn the heat off and let that sit for about 20 minutes. Then we'll make the couscous. So I'll check back with you. Okay, it's been about 3.5 minutes to add a little half a cup of water with them vegetables to boil up in there. And she's looking good, boiling away. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add in the seasoning packet for the couscous. I believe it's a wild mushroom, so it needs to rehydrate a little also. Give that a little stir. Make sure there's enough liquid in there to rehydrate everything, and it looks like it's gonna be all right. Looks like to me. Okay, so I'll cover that. Blow out the stove. And I'm going to pour that mixture into this Ziploc container that goes with the kit. Scrape out the mushrooms and stuff. Okay. And this container that contains everything. Put its pot cozy around it. And its lid, screw on with the silicone gripper around the rim and a little deflect up here for the heat saving. Set it off to the side for about 15-20 minutes until that's nice and rehydrated. Then we'll start boiling up water for the couscous, and I know I'm going to need about 5/8 of a cup, it says, for my half a package of couscous, wild mushroom, I believe. I know this is a 12-ounce cook pot, so I'm going to fill it up about halfway. Okay, that should be about halfway. That should be enough to do the couscous. So, in a little while, we'll light the stove, boil that water, combine all the couscous and the water and everything together, and see how it turns out. Okay, we're back. I'm going to get the water boiling. I'm going to refuel the stove. Just enough to get the water to boiling. This is a 1.5 ounce bottle, and I've only used a little over half an ounce, it looks like, so that's pretty good fuel consumption, at least so far. Gotta go with the lighter. Okay, she's lit. Get that water boiling in there. Get it going. We'll see how this stuff turned out. Oh yeah, the beef, the mushrooms, looking good. I'll have to try a piece of the beast. Just fine. The breadcrumbs really help a lot to get the water to penetrate when you're rehydrating it. Well, there's a little water left in there, so before I add the couscous and the rest of the water, I need to adjust my water level by not pouring as much in at the end. So, I'll get that water boiling, dump that couscous in, and it's been 20 minutes now, whole process. Just kind of farting around up here. So, won't be long, not much water. Okay, it looks like our water's boiling. Oh yeah. So, gonna add couscous to the vegetable and hamburger mixture. And I noted there was a little water left in there, so I'm gonna add a little less of the boiling water to make it all work out right. To me, that looks about right. Right there. We'll give that a stir. Okay. Put the lid on it. Let it sit 5 minutes, and it should be ready to eat. Didn't even have to use my simmer rings today. Just a little boiling. Okay. So, we'll let that sit and come back with the results. Okay, it's been about 5 to 7 minutes as per package directions on the couscous. Ooh, that looks pretty good, I would say. See how much water's left in the bottom. 0. I like that. I like this stuff a little firm. Couscous, it seems to separate better when it's got a little less water, a little chewier. I like it that way. Mushrooms and the beef look good. Zucchini. Little mushroom, couscous, the zucchini, and dehydrated beef gravel. Quick and easy. Alright, thanks guys.